come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Take a look at the Warriors. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation. Dropping Game 1 was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back from an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes, I'm roaring and ready to go.
Jackson-Davis, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, I'll tell you what, his Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Curry, good.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown the pass to Murray. Outside Gordon. Puts it up from 17. Westbrook can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Westbrook finds Jokic. Shoots over Jackson-Davis. Misses the runner. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Butler passes to Kuminga. Hield from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Westbrook against Curry. Pass to Murray.
It looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And it's Jokic missing. Warriors leading by 4. In the corner, it's Hield, Curry. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Offensive rebound outside for Murray. Here's Westbrook. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
That one drops for him. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Smooth jumper by Jokic. Not going to let anything break up his concentration.
Here's Post. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Nuggets trail. Jokic inside. Can't get it to fall. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. Fires from way outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's Strother. Floater outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Peyton Watson. Porter is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
The Warriors trail. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Curry. Golden State moving it around. Now Podziemski. Scoreless thus far. Spins. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets.
At the line for the Dubs, Podziemski. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Podziemski. The Nuggets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Brown the pass to Westbrook. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Warriors leading. Podziemski with it. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. From past the arc. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Post. down low. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Porter inside. Barnes on him. Good D by Barnes. To the paint. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
For three, Westbrook. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 6. Drives to the hoop. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Payton. The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Westbrook. Here's Chanshaw. Covered by Hield. To stop the run. Murray scanning the floor. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Barnes. Outside Curry. Back to Podziemski. Plays it up off the glass. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Murray. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter pulls it in.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Murray. 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Stephen Curry. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. And the Warriors with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Hield outside. Now, here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. That one goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Murray. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The alley-oop. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it.
I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe. One of the best free throw shooters in the league.
The Nuggets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Murray.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Now here's Butler. And yes, it's good. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Back to Murray. The tray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 8 points.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Hield finds Barnes. Back to Hield. A 3-ball. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter so fast on the drive that time really put the defense in a bind, and they had to foul him as a result.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And Porter drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Butler. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Westbrook, no good. Tries to hit him, and it's sent back by Jokic. And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.